Hey everybody, I'm Amanda. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a plan with me and my Hobonichi cousin from November the 5th to the 11th. Now today, instead of using a sticker kit from Planet Kate or Erin Condren, I am going to only use my pen. So this is my Tombow Mono drawing pen, the 03, and the stencil set by Beauty by Starlet. She has an Etsy shop and she designed these stencils specifically for the Hobonichi cousin. She also has some, she just switched to a weeks herself for 2019, and so she has also made a stencil for the Hobonichi weeks, and she also has some other just normal bullet journal type stencils. So definitely check out her shop. I will leave it linked down below. So besides the stencils and my black mono drawing pen, I am also going to be using a color in my fountain pen. So I want to go ahead and thank everybody who helped me decide my fountain pen ink last week. Let's flip back here. The winner was Apache Sunset. So there's the week so far. So I need your help in choosing my ink for this week. So I'm going to go ahead and give you 4 choices. So go ahead and comment right away so that you don't forget at the end of the video. So here's the first option. This is a pink and it's called Momiji. It's a Pilot Iroshizuku ink. The next we have a Kelly Green. This is a Diamine ink. It's like a lime green color. It has really pretty shading. So that means that some parts where the ink pulls up are darker than others. The next is this kind of purpley color. It's called Yamabudo. It is also a Pilot Iroshizuku ink. And then last is this Emerald of Chivor. Now, it's really hard to catch this on cardstock like this, but this is a teal color and it has red sheen. So where the ink pools, there actually is red that shows through. And then there's also gold flakes, so it has a little bit of a shimmer as well. So that is option 4. So please go ahead and comment right now with what color you are voting for the week. Now I will post my ink of the week video on the 5th. So be on the lookout for that so that you can see me fill out my spread with the ink that you helped me choose. All right, so let's go ahead and just dive right into this. Because I am not using any stickers at all, I am just gonna leave this here. I'm not even gonna use my stickers to cover up the monthly. So, leaving that. But before I get started, because of all the stickers that I've used, there are some bumps in my Hobonichi, especially here you can see where I have put a lot of stickers. So in order to help me write straightly with my stencil, I don't have a pencil board, a Hobonichi accessory. It's on my wish list, but I'm going to use this 5-star notebook cover and just slip it underneath here to hopefully give me a flat writing surface. So I think that'll work. All right, I'm gonna start with my sidebar over here. Now I have been putting a spot for my Be Grateful. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm going to use one of these stencils here. Has a little speech bubble. So I'm going to use that for my Be Grateful this week. Okay, and then I'm going to put some habit trackers down here at the bottom. So I'm going to do that with, this one has the 3 check boxes. So what I like to do with these, I will zoom you in. Whenever I do this, I do 3 at a time, and then I line up the last one here. So I've already drawn this square, and then I'm gonna draw the next 2 so that the spacing between them stays the same. On this last one, I'm actually gonna cheat just so that I can squeeze that 7th box in so that I have 7 boxes for the week for that habit. So then I'm just going to use this rectangle here. Okay, so there's one habit tracker. All right, so there we go, my 3 habit trackers for the week. I am gonna go ahead and write be grateful here. My husband and I really love Thanksgiving. We love November, the start of the holiday season. So it's been really fun. I want to start pulling out my Christmas music. Can I say that November 1st? Okay, the next thing that I'm going to do is my school schedule. So I'm going to use this banner here for the first school that I'm at. And I'm gonna start that when I leave. So the way these work, it's intended that you do that part and then you move it over so that you can do the flag here. So then we'll move it over and do this flag. And then I'm gonna make some shadows. Just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that 2 more times. All right, so now that the banners are in, I'm gonna go in with the both, actually I could probably just use this one here. This is the larger rounded edges box. I don't think that this banner needs something on top like a box, but I am gonna add the top of the box for this banner. I think it'll look more complete. So I will go back in with my fountain pen with the ink that you have chosen and put my schedule in for that. But I'm gonna save that until I know what ink it is. The next thing I'm going to do is put in, I have a birthday here, not my birthday, my sister-in-law's birthday, and then payday. So I'm going to do that using some of these flags and boxes. Let's see. I think I want to use this little flag here. So we'll do that first. So I'm going to draw in, I'm going to pretend like I get to use an icon sticker here and just draw in money sign and write payday. I'm going to draw in some balloons here. I'm also going to put that Tuesday is trash day. So I'm going to do it the same way with this small flag. Alright, so we have trash and recycle going out that day. Now I'm going to put in a spot for my workouts. So I'm going to use this flag here that just has one side cut in. And I have a rest day on Wednesday. I think I would like to keep track of my water intake this week. And on this stencil, she does have this little raindrop here that I want to use. I can't fit 8 across this way. I have a large water bottle, so I think what I'm going to do is just use 4 of these drops instead of 8 for 8 glasses. And then every time I fill up my water bottle, check it off. So I'm going to put those, will they fit up here? No. Let's see, where could I put them? I don't want to put them here because I can't on this day because I have these flags. You know what I think I'll do? I think I will put them kind of staggered throughout the day to make sure that I'm, as the day progresses, that I'm drinking my water. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Sorry about that, not sure what happened with my camera. I've just been putting in little droplets for my water intake for the day. Just kind of spreading them out. Now obviously I will be needing to drink water here while I'm at school, but I didn't want to put them inside those little spaces, if that makes sense. And I might regret this. I might be really sad that I'm taking up this space later in the week if I have an appointment come up and I want to put a thing right here. We'll just kind of see how it works. Planning is all about experimenting and finding what works best for you. If we never try new things, it wouldn't be very fun. It would just be pretty boring. So here I noticed how close I was putting these, and so I just spread them out a little bit more. I'm gonna do the same. Okay, now before I put in my water for Sunday, I do want to put that we have church, we're on AV. So I'm going to use this square and these flags for a banner. Okay, and I do have choir that night as well, so I'm gonna go back and choose a different banner. I really like this one, so that's the one I'm going to choose. So I am curious, I am filming this November 1st. It will go live November 2nd. I am curious how many of you, after Halloween, pull out your Christmas music right away. I am very tempted to do it. I don't know that my husband would love it, but if I'm just at home by myself, I can listen to whatever I want, right? He won't have to know. So I would love to know that down below. When is it that you start listening to Christmas music? Or maybe you don't listen to Christmas music. That's okay too. Alright, I do want to go ahead and put a little Hello Weekend banner, and she did make on these stencils a long section so that you can do that over anything for 2 days really, but it's perfect for a weekend banner. Now this is along the edge, and so you have to be really careful and make sure that you aren't pushing out when you do this, just straight down. Otherwise, there have been several times where I've pushed it and then my pen goes up here. So I'm just going to say, Hello Weekend. My husband is leaving for a men's retreat this night, so I want to put that in so that I don't forget. I might just use one of these smaller squares and just put it as a note that he'll be leaving. I don't want to take up too much room in case I have something planned. I think they're leaving right after work, so I'll just put in. I'm going to actually do a flag first, one of these little flags here. Okay, now let's go back and put in meals for the week, a spot for those. Push up my green thing again. There we go. I should have done that before I put my waters. I knew I was gonna regret putting my waters in. What to do, what to do. So options are, I could use one of like the little square for notes. It didn't come out all the way to the end, just to mix it up a little bit. Or let's see if these shorter arrows fit. Not quite, no. Is there anything else that's short? Doesn't fit. Ooh, these will work. Since it's cut out on the side here, I can use it. That's what we'll do. She just knew that we were gonna have this problem and that we were gonna need a shorter flag. Oops. So what happens when I talk and try and stencil at the same time? Okay, so spots for dinner are in. I do need to still put Awana. I'm gonna go back to this banner here. I'll just make sure that I get a cup of water while I'm there. How's that? Now I know for next time, you know, don't put your waters in too early. Or try and squeeze them in at the top somewhere. That would be the other option. I've never really been one to do weather too much in my planner, but I do want to start. Since I have these stencils, she does have like a little rain cloud, a circle for a sun, a moon, a raindrop for rain. So I do want to go ahead and utilize this stencil to the most that I can, since I'm doing a stencil only, pen only. I'm not gonna go too far. Monday, it looks like it's partly cloudy and rainy. So I will go ahead and draw in my little cloud. Very large raindrops. And so it says that the high is 60. You know, I think I'm gonna wait and do that with my fountain pen ink that you guys choose. So I think I'm only going to draw on Monday right now. As the week gets closer, I will draw the other days as well. I might just put the weather down here for Tuesday since I have all this other stuff up here. Okay, so that's it for my events for the week. I do want to go ahead and make my checklist boxes down here at the bottom like I do every week. So I'm going to start by making just some straight lines. Again, sorry, not sure what happened to my camera here. I just drew in lines for my checklists at the bottom of the week. I really love that the Hobonichi gives us all 24 hours in this daily layout. We're able to use this for functional to-do lists if we want, or you could also use these extra spaces to spread out the time in between your hours. You could go through and white out all the times, or just write over them if that doesn't bother you. They're not very big. And if you wanted more than 2 grid spaces for each hour, you could stretch it out and do every 3 grid spaces, or even every 4 grid spaces for an hour if you wanted to. So now I'm gonna go in and write the headers for my checklists. I'm going to use this double, what do they call this? Double-sided flag, maybe? Does that sound right? That's what I'm gonna call it. So I'm just gonna put them in for each one. So then all that's left to do is put checklist boxes, kind of like what I did over here for the habit tracker, but they do fit in better than this. Here I kind of had to squish them in to fit all 7, but I already tested this out and I can fit 5 really nicely here. I just line up that bottom one and then draw 2 more. Then I have 5 for each category that I need for the week. I'm curious what kind of to-do lists that you guys like for the week. Do you have a spot in your planner for things like this? Things that maybe are always the same. My laundry each week is pretty much the same. Things that I clean is very similar. My bills change depending on the week, so it is handy to still keep lists like this. I would be curious what kinds of lists that you keep in your planner. If your kids are older, maybe you have practice schedules or game schedules to keep track of. Or if you have pets, maybe when you need to take them to the groomer, to the vet. I don't know, I don't have pets. I don't know what you do with pets. Besides love them, obviously, and feed them. There are probably things to keep track of, though, I would imagine. All right, I will zoom you back out so that you can see the whole spread. Okay, here you go. Here's my whole spread for the week. It looks very plain right now, very black and white, but remember that I do need your help. So if you haven't chosen, if you haven't commented with your ink color of choice, please help me out. So here's the green option again. Sorry, this is pink. The pink option, the green option is purple, and then the blue. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing. Until next time.